Ukrainian Rusin through the middle. Patrick Roberts has not made it, not involved. And Newcastle, Dubravka in goal, Trippier, Cher, Botman and Byrne, Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes and Joe Linton, Almiron, Isak and Gordon. So Livramento only among the substitutes today, as is Lewis Miley, the Geordie who must be desperate to get involved in this. So off we go, Sunderland against Newcastle. Sunderland kicking off in the red and white stripes with the black numbers on the back, black shorts, red socks, and Newcastle also in stripes, black and white stripes against red and white stripes. How nice it is to see that. White shorts and white socks, and Newcastle in possession with the ball at the back. This, what we imagine will be a hectic FA Cup third round Saturday, is underway. We are going to go to Millwall in a moment, but Newcastle attacking their first attack of the match with Gordon through the middle, right-footed ball from him, out to the right-hand side. Almiron gets the ball down, chests it down, chorus of boos from the Sunderland supporters in the stands around us, and then Trippier plays the ball forward. It's deflected through for what is the first corner of the match, and that you will hear after we come back from Becky Ives.
Millwall 0, Leicester 1. Cesar Casady, honestly, Millwall's first attack. Ball floated in, header, bam, into the back of the net. Millwall 0, Leicester 1.
So corner to Newcastle from the right-hand side. Trippier waits to take this. The feeling was that Newcastle, with the height that they've got, could cause Sunderland problems from set pieces. And they had the first corner in the second minute, in from Trippier to the near post, but a diving header away from Bellingham. Newcastle still with it. Trippier with the cross swirled in. Patterson didn't get there, and the ball is deflected out for a throw on the far side. And it's back to Wimbledon. Aaron Paul.
Jake Reeves, the captain, has brought Wimbledon back level from the penalty spot. It's a handball.
Been out of their own half. They somehow have to get a hold and calm it down. They're beginning to do that now.
That is Pat Nevin with us here at the Stadium of Light, right at the back of the stand on the dressing room side of the ground. Pat, who played in the FA Cup final. Still a great occasion. 0-0 after that. Patterson said he'll feel good about things after keeping that out. Back to Lee Blakeman at Coventry.
Dead centre, top corner, Coventry 3, Oxford United 1.
Goal of the third round, Lee, after Pedro Porro last night. Better than that.
Promise you. It's better than Pedro Porro, I promise you.
There were a lot of long-range shots last night.
They could overeat, yeah. And also, with it being the FA Cup, you can look for that. It'll not be too long before that is on the BBC Sport website and out on the football pages. So you can mark Lee's words. Newcastle should have scored their opening goal, Pat.
Yeah, I mean, it's good move. Keep us right in the right place there. But one of the big signs before they start the game.
Bigat ng jiran. Sideways. She's having a what is it? Then some candy. Okay. Huh? What is it, Molly? Come on, that's it. Look at that. Papa, come this way. Morning. Peanut! What are you doing there? This way. Look, there's 3 dogs. Oh no.
Hello and go past.
Come on. Oh, it's muddy. Which way are we going? We're going round there. Or they need the lead? This way. Oh, Peppa. Sorry. Come on. Do you fancy him? That dog?
It's going to be cold. Oops.
There's a cat. Peanut! Come here. Come here. Stay. Peppa, this way. Come on. Until it's done. Hang on. Ay! David! It's scared. You scared the dog, Peanut and Peppa. It's going back. This way, Peanut, where are you going? Where are we going? Are we going straight? Which field? Oh. We're following you. We're going straight or here?
Around the edge of it, so straight down. If you want.
Come on. Oh, I thought it was a boat. Oh gosh. Peanut, you got poo bags and pepper. Day after day. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam. Yes. Mrs. Yes. Young lady. You worked here long?
Long enough.
How much do you get paid?
Peso.
1 peso. Would you like to come see my puppies?
There's a lot of walkers. So,
Yes,
Saturday. Saturday. Peanut. Nut. Stop. Oi, stop, stop, stop. 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 Good girl.
Deserving to be ahead in the match, Pat Nevin.
Deserving to be ahead, playing fairly well. Not the best I've ever seen Newcastle playing, but that's been plenty enough so far. Michael Beale will have a look at them, we'll have a chat, try and lift them. They'll give 10-15 minutes to start the second half, but there needs an adaptation if they're not going to go at the FA Cup Sunderland. And as Joe the fans can go the 17 miles, is it? Back up the road very happily.
I had a look before the match. 16 miles to St James's Park. It is Sunderland 0, Newcastle 1 at half time, but it's not over yet.
No, certainly not. I suppose the thing is, Pat Nevin, Sunderland have done fairly well to stop Newcastle creating chances left, right and centre, but they don't look like scoring themselves.
Don't look like getting a chance, never mind scoring. They're not getting in the last third with any decent ball at all. Somehow you've got to feed the wide players. Jake Clark, we know he can play, we know he can score goals, but he's not got a sniff of the ball in the final third. You know, he can say that he's playing against a player and Trippier who's played him well, but it's more than that. You can be in the best form of your career. See, if you don't get the ball, it doesn't matter. He's just not going to do anything. And that's the problem with both him and Pritchard. Rushing at the moment, just not getting a sniff against two big centre backs. Slightly men against boys at the moment, but that's where Michael Beale has to look at it and change it.
They're a goal down, John. They could have been a man down had the penalty been given, because it would have been a shirt tug. The double jeopardy wouldn't have applied, but the game carried on. You could have argued it either way. That's not necessarily an argument for VAR.
No, it's not. And that was before Ballard scored the own goal. And it was Ballard who was involved against Isak. Listen, I think Pat called that absolutely correctly. That Sunderland fans looking at that
Oh, tiger bread.
Absolutely not. Newcastle fans will think it was a nailed-on penalty. And as I said at the
When
time,
we get home.
I suspect if that had been at St James's Park, that would have been given as a penalty.
And we got to crack on with the game, Pat.
And we just crack on with it, and you have to say, in Newcastle, they knew they were going to have a little fight and a little battle. And I would say 15-20 minutes they got that. But just as a little bit more space developed and Newcastle that probed the various parts, they began to see where the weaknesses were. and the weakness has been in that.
with the top six. Bristol had a great win last night. It is an incredibly competitive, compelling and captivating league season. There still is a fair bit to run, but yeah, today we'll see some more teams making their move, you think?
Thanks, Chris. Back to the FA Cup. Things have just got a little bit harder for League Two. Wimbledon in their game with Ipswich, Aaron Paul.
Yeah, that's
Something
10 men.
don't know if you
Wimbledon
believe
1,
it.
Ipswich 2. Harry Pell on a yellow card from the
online,
first
it
half
said
has been sent
Lidl
off following an altercation
had
with George
announced a
Edmondson. It looked
loss
like an
of
elbow
73
following
million
a challenge on a
pounds.
high ball. But yeah, Harry Pell sent off. Wimbledon down to 10. Wimbledon 1, Ipswich 2.
Thank you, Aaron. Some scores for you elsewhere then. Millwall 1, Leicester 2, Coventry 4, Oxford 1, Maidstone United 1, Stevenage 0. That could be...
Not immediately obvious, no. I think that is all 11 back on. So as they started, Patterson in goal, Hume, O'Neill, own goal scorer Ballard and Alice. That's the back four. Ekwa and Neil and Joe Bellingham, Alex Pritchard, Jack Clark and Nazari Rusin. And Newcastle, who lead by 1 goal to 0, will be attacking towards the end where their 6,000 fans are housed.
In the wrong way.
They begin the second half, running through the team once we get back from Millwall because Becky Ives.
Yeah, there's been a goal in his goal for
believe he's
Leicester,
winning.
just as you thought Millwall were getting back into this. It is
Some mountain now.
Newcastle's players able to celebrate right in front of their own fans. And it was Ekwa who was dispossessed by Almiron on the
The
edge
road
of the
is
box.
busy.
And Isaac arriving in the area.
Busy of
Who's
parking
effectively an
and
open
busy
goal
of
on his left foot. And he
cars.
wasn't going to miss that. And Sunderland 0, Newcastle United 2. It is now a long, really going to make a change. And Lewis Miley, the 17-year-old Newcastle fan who has, well, he's burst on the scene this season. Eddie Howe immediately says, Joe Linton, who did come and have a taste of this.
Yeah, and he'll love coming off this 2-0 against the great rivals. Probably a chance of making something even better than that, and a score to remember. You can see just by his body shape, he was desperate to get on.
So Newcastle, it would seem, very much on course now to claim a place in the 4th round of the FA Cup. For the first time in 4 seasons, incidentally, they've gone out in the 3rd round in each of the last 3 seasons. And that means that Maidstone United are very much in the spotlight in terms of the shock. The team that are the lowest placed side in the pyramid, still in the FA Cup, are on for it, Chris Coles.
They are very much in the spotlight, but they are very much under pressure because Stevenage are much better in this second half. 3 excellent chances. Jamie Reid denied by a good Lucas Covolan save. Kane Hemmings ditto. Covolan with an excellent save to deny a one-on-one, and Harvey White has just blasted over from close range. We saw Maidstone as an attacking threat in the first half. They're going to be tested rigorously defensively for the final 25 minutes here if they're to make the 4th round. Maidstone 1, Stevenage 0.
Yep, regular visits to Maidstone coming up, but Sunderland have had a near thing. Ekwa with a shot from 25 yards that was actually deflected on the edge of the area, and Dubravka diving down to his left had to block it with his legs, but he did keep it out.
He did. I think it's a fantastic save there. Easily the best moment of the game for Sunderland after their worst moment of the game so far. Keeper saves it, and a little bit more liveliness, a little bit further up the field. Good bit of play there from Joe Bellingham. Gets a free kick, and another dangerous situation for Sunderland now.
Sunderland need a goal, they need it quickly. That is so obvious with a scoreline of Sunderland 0, Newcastle 2. They've got a free kick. In the aftermath of that, Pritchard waiting to play this in from the right-hand side. Here he comes, right-footed ball into low waist level. Isaac was able to head it away, but Sunderland then lose it on the far side. Clark passing to Neil, who could only deflect it out for a throw into Newcastle, and more home frustration.
Yeah, but just those few moments there from Ekwa, getting caught in his own box, and he just dilly-dallies a little bit. And if you've got players like Almiron, you know they're going to chase everything, you know they're sharp, they're quick at that sort of thing. Yeah, at least he's not put his head down. Moments later he's up 20 yards out having a shot that almost got him back in touching distance again.
So Newcastle are looking at what would be their first victory in a time-weird derby. Weird time, if you prefer, for over 12 years since they won 1-0 here at the Stadium of Light. And it is a Newcastle throw halfway inside their own half. when they won that match back in August 2011. It was Ryan Taylor who scored the winning goal as Sunderland looked to win the ball back.